March 17th, 2016. Today is 30 days from the time we started your treatment.
I feel quite a bit better than a month ago. My headaches are a lot better. I don't have a really bad or severe headache every day like I did before.
Okay. You had headaches for like from what, 7 years or so?
Yeah.
Okay. What all did you over those 7 years notice with your headache?
They just progressively got worse until it just got to be debilitating and couldn't really function during the day. Yeah, I had a withdrawal last semester.
Okay. Okay. So normally during the 30 days period of time, how many days would you have headaches?
Every day.
Every day. So during this last 30 days since treatment, how many of those headaches have you had?
Just one bad headache.
You said something about it being debilitating enough to have to take a break from school.
Before now it was really intense.
Okay.
Now it's not. It's just kind of a background headache if I have anything at all.
What percentage of improvement would you have on that one symptom?
Like 75%. As my headaches got worse, my neck pain would get worse too, and it would just be really stiff a lot of the time.
We checked your upper neck range of motion before, and you could barely turn. I could only barely turn on the upper cervical. So today we can just move completely full normal 90-90. What did you used to feel about the neck before?
It just hurt.
Hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. Did it also feel tight?
Yeah.
Very tight. Okay. Now we can. What difference do you notice there?
I don't. It doesn't hurt nearly as bad as it did before. It's not as stiff anymore. I would say 75% as well.
Tell me about the tiredness or fatigue.
I was just tired all the time. I felt like I needed to take a nap every day because I couldn't make it through the day.
What if you had a really long night's sleep? Would it make any difference?
No, it didn't matter.
Okay. You still wake up tired even if you had a 10-hour sleep?
Yeah.
Did you ever have 10-hour sleeps before?
Yes.
Any more than 10?
Oh yeah, I could have slept all day every day.
And you still will feel tired?
I'm not nearly as tired as I was before. I don't feel like I need to take a nap during the day anymore. I sleep better at night. I don't wake up as much.
So when you wake up, do you feel any less tired than before?
I'm not as tired.
Tired at all?
Yeah.
Oh, not just less tired. Okay.
We're like 80%.
Okay, good. And this is when you're actually taking on more. You're back to school, and you're taking on more than you used to.
Yeah.
And yet less tired. 80% tired. 80% less tired. Okay. How did you even figure that out that you need to come all the way to Kansas City?
I don't know. I guess I got tired of the doctors not helping me, so I just got on the internet and searched TMJ and headaches, and the website popped up.
What made sense to you? What did we do, or what did we say, what did we have on our website that actually made any sense to you to come all the way here?
The webpage just has like a list of symptoms that you might experience if you have problems with TMJ, and I had like almost every one. A couple of them I had no idea they had anything to do with the jaw.
Okay, so you're educated that jaw alignment could cause all kinds of different problems. You actually had a diagnosis from a psychologist about the fatigue.
Well, I had a psychologist diagnosed with me with ADD because I was having trouble focusing. It's a little bit better.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. Today is the 14th of April, 2016. And we're getting ready to start on your phase 2 because you're noticing some changes. So the number one reason you came here is you had headaches and migraines for 7 years. Tell me what all briefly you tried without success before you came here.
I've seen a chiropractor and 2 different neurologists, just my general doctor, and several different medications.
And when you came here, you were on what medicine?
Propranolol.
Okay, all right. So tell me how things are now.
I'm getting better. Since I started my physical therapy about a month ago, my headaches kind of increased a little bit, and my neck hurts a little more.
So prior to starting with your PT back in Iowa, how are you doing?
Good. The headaches got a lot better. I had maybe like a small one, like one a week maybe.
Okay, compared to?
Like a bad one every day.
Every day, okay. And then you also told me about the medicine. You are no longer on medicine?
No, I stopped taking that as soon as I think before I got the orthodontic. Because I decided that I wasn't, how would I know if the treatment was working if I was on the medicine that was supposed to help me?
And second one is the neck pain. Tell me about it.
It doesn't hurt in the same way that it did before. It's just kind of, I think it's just kind of sore from them trying to align the vertebrae and stuff, so it's just a little tender.
Okay. And the third one was fatigue, tiredness. Tell me about that.
I'm not tired any more than a normal person would be, I guess. I don't have to take naps anymore. I mean, I'm still a little sleepy in the morning, but it's not nearly as bad as it was, so.
Okay. How long would it take to get going before? Like once you get up?
I don't know, it could take a couple hours.
Okay. How about now?
I'm still a little bit slow, but it's not, I don't know, 20 minutes or so.
Okay. Well, 20 minutes to 2 hours, that's a change. And you also mentioned a little bit about what you call foggy, brain foggy, or a little.
Maybe it's a little bit better. When I have headaches, it's worse.
Okay. Overall, what kind of change have you seen the first month and 2 months now?
Probably about 70 or 75% better.
Migraine headache. That by itself, what percentage changes?
Like 80.
Okay, all right. And the second one is a neck pain. What percentage change?
75%.
Okay, okay. And the third one was the fatigue, tiredness, energy.
90, probably 90.
Today is the 28th of April 2016. Tell me briefly why you came all the way from Iowa City.
For the treatment of my headaches and migraines mostly.
Okay. How long have you been having those?
For a long time, but they've just increasingly gotten worse since about 2009. I've seen a chiropractor and 2 neurologists and another TMJ doctor and a general doctor. I've seen it actually a couple of different physical therapists too.
Okay. Tell me about this, the TMJ specialist in the university.
I saw them when I was in high school, so it's...
This was University of Iowa?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they pretty much told me there was nothing they could do unless it got bad enough to the point where I would need surgery. So they put me on, I think I was taking like 4 ibuprofen 3 times a day.
Okay. So this is a TMJ specialist at the University of Iowa. Most times people think that's where the expertise is.
Yeah.
What we know in this area at least, not so much. So I just want to clarify that. We started treatment with you February 19th, 2 months and 9 days. How are you doing?
A lot better. The month after I got the orthodontic, I hadn't been seeing my physical therapist regularly, and I actually improved a lot during that time. But then
How much improvement?
probably 75%. My headaches were almost gone, and then I started seeing the therapist in Iowa City, and my headaches started coming back again.
Yeah, I think we determined that maybe that is not the helpful thing.
Yeah.
I just kind of point out to you, not all physical therapists are the same.
Yeah.
Not all dentists are the same. Not all chiropractors are the same. You know, that's a valuable lesson. But we wanted to be convenient, of course. Okay. So that is the headache part. And then you currently have braces for about 2 weeks. So you're moving on with the phase 2. What is the second issue you had?
My neck I had a lot of neck pain. It was mostly kind of like in the shoulders, but then it would just kind of come up.
Point to me where the headaches used to be.
The temples and my eyes was where it was the worst. I mean, it would kind of circle my head, but it was really...
Behind the eyes was worst?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And have you had the behind the eye kind of pain?
Recently, just because of my therapy, but...
Yeah, I think you told me every time you went to that local physical therapist, you would have a flare-up.
Yeah.
So tell me about the neck pain.
It was just very, very tight. I always felt like I needed to crack my neck or something. Just, I don't know. My muscles are very, very tight in my shoulders. But it seems to have gotten a little bit better. Maybe like 50%.
Okay, all right. What's the third issue? Fatigue.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not nearly as tired as I was before. I felt like I could sleep forever and never be awake, I guess. I don't feel like I need to sleep nearly as much, and I don't. It's very rare that I take a nap. So.
Used to be normal?
Yeah, I would take a nap like every day.
Okay. And when you wake up in the morning, do you feel refreshed or not so much?
I don't know. I've never really been a morning person though, so if I can just sleep in until I want to wake up, then I'm good. But
Okay.
yeah, it used to be I would just always be tired.
Okay. How much are you sleeping these days?
I don't know. I think I get like 9 hours, about that.
Okay.
Night.
And if you do, then you feel good?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And you mentioned something about a brain fog, and you're in school. That's when you noticed it more. Tell me about it.
Just kind of hard to put things together. Kind of just, I don't know, things just weren't connecting, I guess. If I don't have a headache, then it's not as bad. When I have a headache, it's bad.
Okay. So it's been only, a little more than 2 months.
Okay.
So compared to 10, 15 years, we're talking about 2 months and 9 days.
Overall, I'd say I'm like 75% better than I was before. It's not
Good.
nearly as bad.
And yet the university professor said nothing can be done,
Yeah.
and wait till you get so bad, then you do surgery.
Yeah, I was also told by multiple people that it was just girls my age, and I was tall and thin, and that was just what would happen. So, and that it might eventually just go away. The TMJ would just get better.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And you kept waiting.
Yeah. Nothing ever happened.
I see, okay. And when you said multiple people, by whom? People on the street, or you're talking about doctors?
Yeah, like every doctor I would see about it. It was just because of how I was built, and yeah, it might eventually go away.
What would you tell somebody like in your shoes, like you were a few years ago, being told by multiple doctors, this is how it is, and it might go away, we might grow out of it, or you might get surgery, nothing else can be done. What would you tell a person like that?
There is something out there that can be done.
And what we do is called neuromuscular dentistry, where we measure the muscles and all that. My point was, neuromuscular dentistry does solve a problem, physiologic, like we do, this level. Even problems that have been told nothing can be done. My point of that is to people, give some hope.
Yeah.
So don't just take that stuff, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Anything else to add? All right, thank you so much.